Tonight on this episode of Brain Jail, girl dinner, what is it? And is there any left? I want some. Then, men, are you too short? If you've ever been turned down for anything in your entire life, the answer is yes. Short bread, that is, because I want to take a little bite of ya. Then, the cure for male loneliness. Is it on the pickleball court or holding court with your vassals? Feudalism will bring back friendships. Finally, aliens are finally here for real? And will they finally stop sending me messages on X.com?
Oh, yeah.
Tonight,
Here we go.
We're joined by the foremost person in her field, Sadie.
It's such an honor to be here.
And also my brief acquaintance, Hobert.
Hey, what's up, everybody? How's it going?
I think we only met like 10 years ago.
Yeah, no, it's been at least a decade.
Yeah, we're still getting to know each other.
A blink of an eye.
I'm
Taking it
constantly
so slow.
surprised by Mike. That's really the testament to our friendship is I'm constantly surprised by him.
I'm always smiling and laughing when
I'm
Mike's
always
around.
smiling and laughing when Mike's around. Yeah.
There's no one threatening you off camera.
No. Yeah. Mike's lawyers aren't always constantly ready to sue me.
All right.
Tonight's episode of Brain Jail is brought to you by the law firm that represents Mike Scipione, and that is Giuseppe and Sons.
Edgar Allan and Poe.
Edgar Allan and Poe, Baltimore's finest law firm, their finest gothic law firm.
Quoth the Raven. This is
My-
the best deal you're going to get.
Quote the Raven.
My client is
do not
innocent.
slander Mike. Mike is great. You owe Mike your life rights in perpetuity. That's what I lost.
Let Mike put you into a little brick wall in his wine cellar.
No,
Please.
that has been agreed that when I die, or when Mike's ready for me to die, he's going to brick me up in a wall.
Nice.
With a cast of
Bricked up in the
Amontillado.
wall again.
Hey, low key being bricked up in here's got me bricked up in here.
This wine
This is exactly
good,
why
though.
I'm sealing you in the wall.
I'm always saying build the wall. But specifically about the one around Hobert in Mike's wine cellar.
God damn. I can't believe I laughed that hard at a build the wall joke.
I'm sorry I made it. I have low-hanging fruit.
No, it wasn't.
Makes the finest wine.
Wow.
Speaking of little pieces of fruit, girl dinner.
Oh,
Yes!
wow. That was a great transition, Mike. That might be the best one I've done so far.
This is my entire job now, is waiting for you to say something
That you can make us shut up with.
I can push
Wow.
the show forward.
You should
That's-
become a conversationalist
that's
professionally.
a person
Okay.
who talks.
Let's
I might
do this.
learn how to do that next year.
Girl dinner.
Girl
We're digging
dinner.
in. We're digging in. I gotta say, we talked about talking about girl dinner on the show a couple of days ago, and I legitimately thought there was not going to be any meat left on those bones. But
Wow.
damn, if people ain't just running with girl dinner.
I mean, it's real.
Yeah.
Girl dinner is real, and it happened to me.
Oh, wow. Did you want to talk
I'm a
about
survivor.
it? You want to talk about it?
No, I feel like in my personal experience, girl dinner is inextricably linked with just being like a feral dinner, like a scavenger's meal.
Yeah, a scavenger's
I think
meal.
the woman is, so they put onus on you to provide for everyone else, and what's left for you, the scraps.
No,
That's
I
what-
do agree. I mean, it is very much in keeping with like there was like an Onion article like years ago that was like, mom hasn't had a hot meal in,
Right.
in 10 years, you know?
She was just snacking
Busy.
while cooking.
Yeah. But at the same time, and I totally agree with you on that, but I think the one pushback that I have on some representation in girl dinner that I've seen
Mansplaining
is
girl
it's
dinner.
very curated. And
Yes.
I am going to take this moment to mansplain girl what you're doing wrong, ladies. Because I love the feral aspect of it.
Well,
But
yeah,
otherwise,
you're a boy.
you're just doing charcuterie.
It's different because charcuterie is to entertain, it's to share.
And it's
You're
like
right.
Girl
It's
dinner
just
is
planned.
something
You're
that
right.
is
No,
so
you're right.
personal.
Yeah.
It is for you. You are finally setting the table for a party of one.
It's
Check,
just.
please.
I guess the other thing that bothered me about it was I don't know if you have all shopped at the Marianos here in our area.
Ugh, disgusting place. I hate the Marianos.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Well,
Fucking sucks. And I'll tell you why.
It's gotten so much worse over the
it
past
has
few
gotten so
years.
much worse for the last couple. And I blame Kroger who purchased it.
One
Square.
time I went there to
Mr.
get orange
Kroger.
juice and all of the bottles of orange juice were brown. Just
all
like
the leaves are brown.
the leaves are brown and the
And
guys
the
are
juices
gay.
And the skies are gray.
Okay, I mean, I do agree with you that the quality has declined severely at that store. But the reason I bring it up is that for a while last year, they were running an ad in between songs over the PA system that pitched the idea of cereal for dinner.
Oh, that's bleak.
Exactly. That's how I felt when I heard him. It'd be like, hey, you looking for a nutritious meal that won't, slow you down? It comes together real quick. It's cereal with milk. And I remember hearing it and being like, "Oh shit, that recession's coming!" Isn't it?
That's like, oh, government cheese is actually really good on a charcuterie board.
and then the cereal became really expensive when all the supply chain
It
stuff.
sure did.
So then they stopped playing it. But I guess part of me worries whenever I see all this stuff, be like, "Girl dinner's here to stay." It's sort of like recession's coming, ladies.
Well,
Eat
absolutely.
some almonds.
I was gonna say it's very poverty core.
Yeah, it's poverty core. Yeah.
It's I don't have enough energy from I'm working, I'm spread thin, I'm bony and feral, and I have like I'm eating a turkey out of a package, eating a handful of grapes. This is most of my meals are girl dinner, unfortunately.
Where like
You're just like, you mean Sadie meals?
Yeah, Sadie meals, the
Sadie
rotisserie
snacks.
chicken on the floor. Yeah, I do that.
Rotisserie chicken on the floor is incredible.
It's good.
That's a good thing.
I like to
have,
feel
yeah.
grounded. I like to feel connected to the earth chakra.
I like to feel like
I don't know what that means.
John, Hasselhoff. Not John Hasselhoff.
David?
you just made
David
up a person.
Hasselhoff.
David?
When he's eating the burger on the floor really drunk. That classic
Yes, yeah.
video.
It's like that, but like you're not drunk. You're just so fucking depressed.
Yeah. You're really... Girl dinner, folks, you got to be extremely depressed.
Favorite girl dinner, bare handful, like you're right in the middle of a rotisserie chicken. You take that, 40 milligrams Prozac.
What place of the chicken?
The middle.
No, but define the middle.
So
the breast or
along
like,
the middle of the breastbone,
so you're
where
like
the
pinching
two
sternum.
you get a little both of we get a bit of handful of both of
Okay,
these.
you
You get a handful of both of these.
Okay.
Okay, listen, live a little. Get a little handful of both of these.
Please teach me to girl dinner.
Well, it's not that. That was a fucking insane thing that I did.
But it counts.
It does count.
You're just doing dinner on myself. Do we have a thing in the brain jail mailbag? Just arrived?
Yeah, what
Is
is
that
that?
right?
Yes,
Was that from
it
one
looks
of our
like
fans?
someone wrote woman chow in the doc, and I wanted to know what that was.
Oh, that was me. I was going to pitch that we come up
Interesting.
with a woman chow that could be poured into a bowl and.
God already made that. It's called Reese's Peanut Butter Puffs.
Okay, but see what my point
You
was
have a
that
woman right here. You can ask me the questions.
I know. Well, I that's what I want to know is what would go in woman chow, because my pitch was Mike and I believe what I just put is oats.
Yes.
Because I've never met a woman who doesn't love oats. And I don't know if that's scientific method or
I mean,
not.
most horses are women.
Yes, exactly.
So that does-
exactly,
that's good.
and that's why women and horses they vibe so well together.
That's
is
right.
It's all oats. It's a love
It's
of
oats,
oats.
It's oats
apples,
all the way
and
down.
cinnamon.
Oats, apples, and cinnamon.
That's a wholesome meal. It's for the ladies who love fall, which is
All
most
of them.
ladies.
Yeah.
And all horses.
Yeah, all
Because in the
horses
fall, they get to
love
wear their little
fall. They get
jackets.
to wear their little jackets, their hats. They love Halloween.
Oh my God, a spooky horse.
Yeah, and
So
they're
scary.
finally glad we're far enough away from the BoJack Horseman series where they can dress as BoJack Horseman. It's not a cliche.
Yeah. Now it's like a
It's
retro
just now it's a
thing.
fun throwback.
Horse time moves differently.
Horse time moves differently.
That was like 2 decades ago in
No,
horse time.
it's like when another country gets interested in American culture, like several decades after it's
Yes,
become
yeah.
big. It's just like they're just like getting it. Like also horses are still like into ska.
Ska's back.
Oh yeah, I've
Ska's
heard.
back. That's a threat.
Yeah, that is definitely a threat. That's something. I think that's just something that people who are into ska feel compelled to say every year.
I mean,
As if to announce I'm still into ska.
it's starting to work on me.
Oh,
I gotta
that's
say,
fine.
I've been
Listen, I'm
liable
not
to
gonna
pick it up,
police
pick it up, pick
anyone's-
it up, pick 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 it up.
I'm not gonna police anyone's music choices, even if I want to. Wow, you have a real Hasselhoff nightmare going on over us, huh?
It was a little bit much.
I like
was
that.
doing
No,
an
I liked it.
experiment.
I liked it. It's successful. It was a very successful experiment.
It's alive.
Okay.
So what would boy dinner be? That's
Yeah.
what my question is. I want to bring this back to me.
I mean, the thing is that it seems to be the dichotomy as laid out by the internet is that girl dinner is at least one item that is healthy for you, and boy dinner is just like one item that isn't healthy for you.
I think boy dinner is frozen pizza.
That's definitely we'll say one item that isn't healthy for you.
Exactly one frozen pizza.
But an entire pizza.
Yeah,
whole
well,
pizza,
no,
for sure, for
See,
sure.
boy dinner is a singularity. Girl dinner is multiple different items.
Right. But
of
we
varying
contain
quality.
multitudes.
Yeah, but guys just like bag of chips, frozen pizza,
Right.
Wingstop.
Wingstop.
Yeah.
That's one thing.
What's
One
what else?
thick
Just-
wing.
What?
One thick wing that fills the takeout
So
bag.
When you ask for the secret boy dinner and they like roast you up an eagle wing.
See, that's that now as a girl, I'm starting to get interested in this boy dinner because I'm eating rotisserie chicken with my hands. One big chicken wing is not that far away.
I think we're, the other thing I guess that maybe a little bothered me about the girl dinner discourse is, hey, we live in the age of 2023. Mm-hmm. And we're all making great strides in moving past traditional gender roles and binaries. But yet, so many conversations will come up online especially, and they'll always turn into boys v. girls. Barbenheimer, girl dinner, boy dinner. It's just like, Jesus Christ! Like, can we ever just like be like, hey, folks, we as a people, as a class,
we all don't know how to eat.
People do not know how to eat and love to snack.
I mean, the internet is all about putting yourself into as many micro categories as you can, right? Yeah. And at a certain point, you're going to. You've isolated yourself. Now you want to seek connection with others, and then you start to glom onto what's easiest.
And the choices that you make for meals are a pretty easy thing to define yourself by.
Right. It really is like
I'm a bisexual girly because I had a handful of popcorn for dinner.
That's true. All bisexuals do is eat hot chip and lie. I've seen it with my own eyes.
I've heard it with my own ears.
I'm scared.
I'm scared to help me. I think we should do maybe that's the one aspect that's going to remain fully gendered as foods. Wouldn't that be fun? Everyone's free to express themselves however they want. However, there is a bag labeled boy chips, and if a lady or a non-binary person or anyone else touches it, the police show up.
Now, I love what you've done with introducing a police state that enforces gender. I think that's super cool.
Yeah, no, it's called Florida. Oh.
I don't like that.
No, I don't like it either. I also don't like that.
Gender's fake. Also, food's dumb.
Gender's fake.
Just drink wine.
Oh,
it's pretty much liquid food.
Yeah. When am I going to have a boy cocktail hour, girl cocktail hour? Come back.
You don't know that we have been having those without you.
Damn. Sorry. Why wasn't I invited?
I was invited to both.
Oh.
Well, one thing.
I'm very special.
One thing that guys have been having all by themselves is something called limb lengthening surgery or leg lengthening surgery.
Oh, the fall of the short king.
Yeah. No. This is. I mean, me and Mike, I think, cited this to each other at least once a week, maybe multiple times, which is. We live in a post-dudes rock era. Dudes are not all right.
The boys
are not doing okay.
They're not back in town.
They're out of town.
They're not back in town.
When are they coming back?
The boys are not.
They're out to lunch.
They're out to lunch. They're I guess. Oh, and I know. I mean, unfortunately, the first two topics have just revealed me to be a non-empathetic asshole because I don't exactly identify with girl dinner, and I don't identify with short guys because I'm not short.
Yep.
And I feel bad because I guess my first question is, what is so upsetting to people about being short?
Well, for one thing, people can put things on top of the fridge and then you won't know they're there.
That's tough.
And then you find your possessions on top of the fridge that your tall roommates put on top of the fridge and you didn't see it for months and you thought that it was gone. This is from personal experience.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I was going to say. Well, because it got
I have a perfect surgery for you, Sadie.
Hey,
listen. Not going to believe.
Hey, I have unironically looked into this years ago.
So,
wow.
The thing is, it is getting way more popular now, like in the past few years.
That is such a crazy surgery. They break your legs to do that.
There's this article in NBC News that focuses on this one doctor who he works at the Height Lengthening Institute at Burbank, California.
In beautiful downtown Burbank.
Oh, yeah. They're filming a TV show while they do it.
Yeah, and he's talking about this $75,000 operation that they do where they insert these things into your bones, it's usually legs, right? They put rods inside of them, and then over the next. You were saying
what they insert into your bones was more leg. Like, where do they get the leg?
Hey, Doc, I heard you like legs, so we put legs in your legs.
and now you got legs for days. You know those 30s cartoons with like she had legs up to here. It's like that's because she had two legs in her legs.
They are, and to be clear, they're not installing new legs or giving you more legs. They are cranking your legs up a notch.
Hell yeah! Let's take my legs to the extreme.
So what's the amount that they can add?
So I guess they add about an inch a month, and
now it's ongoing.
It's ongoing.
I hate that.
Yeah, it's about
An
a millimeter per day they can add. But you turn the crank, I guess, and it pushes the leg
Holy
apart.
shit.
Where's the crank?
And then it's like on your leg.
So
and
it's
then,
sticking out?
Yeah. It's something that
You
like
can't
the
put it inside.
doctor can control.
I thought maybe robot could.
No,
Bluetooth.
no
Bluetooth that shit.
I
Here,
got
this is
Bluetooth
like-
legs now.
Yeah. But I guess legs can be lengthened up to 25%, arms up to 40%, which is wild.
Hate
What?
that
Yeah.
orangutan looking ass.
Though it's mostly
swinging
people
from
doing
Wi-Fi.
leg surgery because
I mean,
they-
I don't know why, but for some reason in my head, I just imagined there was like you would go in and it would just be like they would show you like different lengths.
Yeah.
Like it was like a sub shop.
Yeah.
And like
Right,
I
or
want the
you know,
6 inch.
You
know?
if you go for like a breast augmentation, they'll show
Yes.
you the silicone
Yeah.
inserts.
Yeah.
And not just like, so when do you decide to stop? Do you just go until you feel like you're good?
I think you're like when. Well, so this followed this guy in the article who he was 5'7", and he wanted to be 5'10". So it must have been like about 3 months.
Dude, get
of
some
doing
fucking
this.
Doc Martens, man.
Yeah, wear lips.
So-
That's what Al Pacino does.
Well, I think this guy had probably something else going on because even in the article,
Well,
he's
I'm sure
like,
it's a kind of body dysmorphia.
oh yeah, for sure. Because he was saying even references to short kings. He said seemed mocking and backhanded, which I don't think that was meant. That's meant as short, like mocking and backhanded. You know what
it
I mean?
is
No,
sometimes.
I
And you
mean,
can say anything
yeah.
with just like a little
Little
bit
stank
of
on it.
malice, a
Uh-huh.
little treacle.
Yeah, I mean, like anything where the flaw that you're upset about is highlighted as a positive attribute.
Mm-hmm.
Like you know, if someone was like to me like hey, fat kings, hell yeah, I would be like, okay, well I'm a little sensitive about that, so
Right.
thanks for highlighting it.
Yeah.
I'm glad you think I'm regal.
No, I'm saying like I am sympathetic to these guys who are like, especially if you're like really short, like that's got to be pretty tough.
Yeah.
Well, you also if you get you're like really in your head about a problem in
Oh,
your
for
life,
sure.
you're upset. That's the
You think
then
it's the only
everything
thing holding
is
you
the thing,
back,
yeah.
in your job, and you could say like, oh, get like a better personality and stuff like that. But it's like that's got to be, when you're like psychologically in that zone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's gotta be
like
tough
you have
come
to
out of.
start. You would have to foresee it getting that bad and go to therapy in the past.
Yeah,
to
right.
prevent
To get out of that.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't help that like online, it's because like we talked about short kings. The other term that you see constantly wielded in that same sphere is manlet,
I don't like that.
Ugh,
which
that's
is a
bad.
name invented by short guys on Reddit to
bully
make
themselves.
to bully themselves. It's fucking crazy. It's like no one thought of this outside of this community.
Yeah.
Like no one put that together. When we were doing our slight amount of research we do, I was reading some like manlet posts. Oh my god. Some of
It's
those
too
brutal stuff. I
sad.
was like, God damn! If like someone said this to me like in a bullying way, I'd be like, dude, that is way over the line.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
they're only just like saying it about themselves. It sucks.
It's
It really sucks. And then to find out that you can only like you get yourself increased by 3 inches.
Mhm.
That's what you think makes the
I
difference.
would like. I don't actually know what the upper limit is though. I mean, I would.
I want to know what the upper
I would
limit
be
is
so for
because in
this.
my
If you
head
could
I
add,
was
like
like
2
a
feet.
foot. Yes.
Like that would be
no, that would
awesome.
look freaky.
Oh, for sure.
I mean, it looked freaky.
It would be
for
insane.
Sure.
You
You'd
would
have to
just really long
come to
legs.
school with a long torso. to
Yeah.
match. And I guess they'll do the arm stuff too.
Right,
Oh no, you'd
right.
have to do. Otherwise, you look like a weird T-Rex.
I mean, I think this is cool technology for like if you are someone who's like your legs are uneven
So
length.
that is how
Well,
this
yeah.
like, started.
I'm
is
sure,
a way
yeah.
to correct like structural issues. We're like, oh,
Right.
I need
It's like
to
how
a couple inches on
Botox
this
was
side.
not originally meant to be injected into your face to paralyze your face muscles.
Right.
It was for like a surgical application.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
It also
gotta
can be
use-
used to treat migraines.
Yeah,
You're right,
That
exactly,
too. That too.
yep.
Yeah.
But if you could get anything elongated, what would you do? And don't say the obvious, which is your toes.
I don't know. I would like to be a little bit taller.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I kind of wish there was a baller.
How tall are you?
You think you're like 4'6", 4'9".
We
I'm
do
so
like a
sad.
we do a Gandalf and
Oh, no,
Frodo
I'm
camera
bullying.
check to make you look like you're
Don't
not.
bully me. I'm 5'4".
It's like perfect.
The average height for an American woman,
Yeah.
but
You
I
don't
need to
want
be
to
the
be
height of an
special.
anime man. It's the only way.
Right.
What's the height of an anime man?
At least taller than 5'4". I think
So again, Doc Martens.
Link is canonically 5'4".
Link is so that is the standard.
Ladies,
for-
Link is canonically 5'4". Think about that.
Think about that, short kings.
Yeah, it's a short, silent king.
I can't do the silent part.
Yeah. So
I have a lot of funny jokes I want to make.
that aren't just we all voiced Link in the latest here, the Legend of Zelda.
It
Tears
was
of
so
the
hard because
Kingdom.
they did put shock collars on us to
They
make all
did.
those sounds.
I know, seriously, and they fire arrows at us.
I got so
I
horny.
fell off a cliff. Okay, so
But okay, wait, real quick, back to the leg
Yeah.
lengthening. My thing is like, okay, I understand if this was a medically necessary thing you needed to do to be healthy and
Yeah.
function in the world. That's understandable. I would make
Totally
the
fine.
sacrifice of breaking my own legs and waiting however many months. But like, if you're doing that just for fun, that's an insane amount of time to spend with
So
your
it's,
legs broken
it's
on
6
purpose.
to 9 months recovery after, and sometimes
long
longer.
time.
And you need a lot
That's
of
a long
physical
time.
therapy. So it's a lot
Right.
to commit to. So obviously these dudes are very serious about this. Like,
Yeah.
you know, to want to have to go through this.
I mean, you know what? I get it. I mean, like, well, you know,
Sure.
It's just, I just wish they didn't feel like that.
Mhm.
I guess that's the thing, because there's so many like elective surgeries that one can do that are to better one's opinion and view of one's body.
For sure.
But this one feels so much like someone finding a thing that actually isn't true, or a mean thing that was said to them once,
Yeah.
and obsessing about the detail in a way that is very much tied to this sort of like toxic, misogynistic incel kind of thing.
Yeah, I think it's
Absolutely.
a slippery slope.
It's
into that at the end of
self-imposed.
the
No,
day.
also,
Yeah.
dude, I'm sorry, man, but if you're 5'7" and you get 3 inches added to yourself, and you're 5'10" and you hit the dating pool again, and you don't see the results that you think you're going to see, you're
That
going
would
to
be
feel
insane.
awful, and
Yeah.
then you're going to blame. Probably not the right person.
You're going to blame women for sure.
Yes, you're
Right,
probably
yeah.
going to blame the person that you're dating. It's just like
it doesn't help that also like dating on dating apps is tough now.
Yeah.
because
I guess that it is.
people do filter by height,
No, I know.
and
no,
they can
for sure.
now. Like, so that's now an option you can do before even seeing somebody.
Yeah.
you know,
No, I know. It
Just-
sucks.
That's got to make it harder too.
Have you tried lying?
That is a good option.
Yeah.
and I fully
You should
support
lie about
that.
everything when
I
you start a
think you should
relationship.
wear pumps, or what is it called, lifts?
Yes, lifts.
Or heels. Just wear heels.
Yes.
Wear heels. Ladies love a man in heels.
Yeah, it makes the calves look nice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it actually does.
Hey, you
And
know,
also-
cowboy boots, they always have a natural heel.
That's
Oh,
true.
You know?
Also,
pair of
do you
cowboy
think?
boots.
Wait, okay, sorry. Sidebar. Do you think that a country boy and an emo girl could fall in love?
I like to. I as a country boy myself, I'd like to think that's true. You know,
Yeah.
I didn't move from the back haulers of North Carolina up to Chicago.
Not to meet
the emo girl of my dreams. Me, an even 6 feet tall. Her, 6'7".
Oh, we mama!
Across her shoulder is the katana I bought her at the
God.
mall.
Wait.
I'm just describing your dream. I know.
Yeah.
I'm doing it on purpose.
You're competing for the
I have what
same-
you want, Sadie. Are you gonna get the leg lengthening surgery, or is
I'm not. I'm barely getting the leg shaving surgery. I'm just chilling. I don't know.
I'm gonna get. I want to do the shave like a cool number into my leg.
Ooh, what's the coolest number in your opinion?
3, baby. Dylan Hurt.
3 is a magic number.
3 is.
Yes, it is.
Actually, I would say favorite
Snake eyes.
numbers. Let's do favorite numbers.
My favorite number is 12.
12. Interesting. I like a nice 23. I don't know
23
why.
because of the movie?
No. What's the movie?
The number 23?
Oh shit.
He likes.
Am I going insane? Am I Jim Carrey?
No,
I wasn't
he
gonna
likes
say anything.
genealogy.
No, I don't, for some, you know what it is? And this is a really weird reason for to like it, but the TV I have, I often turn the volume to 23. And I'm always like, 23, that's the number, baby.
Oh, okay.
Love that.
Somatic. That's cool.
I don't know. I
Come
feel
on.
like sometimes numbers just resonate, you know?
Yeah,
It's
we're
a
doing
personal thing.
numerology.
Yeah.
Well, maybe that's the problem with everybody, and they're like, wow, 5'7", negative
Right.
number.
Right. They might have a
5'10".
bad
I
association.
I just need an even number. I need to be even.
Yeah.
You bring me down 1 inch or up 1 inch. Doesn't matter to me.
That's so easy to do by crouching.
Can I drop
right.
Can I drop some personal lore? I'm gonna drop personal lore. 'Cause
Yeah, please.
I am actually at 6 feet the shortest man in my family.
Wow.
Yeah.
Prayers up.
Wow.
My dad's 6'8". My uncle's 7 feet tall.
6'8"?
Yeah. No.
Jesus
I know.
Christ.
7 feet tall?
Yeah. No. He's an impressive specimen. He's very tall.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. So I guess I've always like been tall, but I've never like felt tall.
I think we should say a quick prayer for Hobert.
Yeah. Can
Dear
being
God.
the shortest man in his family.
Yeah,
A
that's me.
measly
That's why-
six
I
stupid
get when
feet
I'm
tall.
at home visiting my grandmother, I get lost in the couch cushions.
Give him the strength
I
to
have
rise
to dodge
above
a
the
vacuum
rest.
cleaner.
Give him the lift he needs. To
My
be
gigantic cousins come over and they pick me up by my underwear.
8'2".
They toss me on top of the dairy barn.
Maybe he could stand on top of the fridge to be taller, and while he's up there, he could get my stuff down from there.
You're very small toys.
I left some of my Lupin figurines up on top of the fridge.
I'll help you, Sadie.
Help, Sadie! I really want to steal. I don't personify them and talk to them every day. That would be so sad.
I think she does, folks. I think she does. But that's okay.
It's okay.
She's our short king. And look, she might not be alive, but she's all the Sadie we can handle. This episode is brought to you by the Sadie Landcreep Memorial Fund.
When I die, people gotta give money to somebody. I won't be around to take that money.
We're going to build a statue of Sadie that is 6'2", and put it up near some volleyball courts, or
That sounds great. Wait, I don't want to risk getting hit by a volleyball, so can you put me behind
you're
a
a
fence?
statue.
I'm really delicate.
How about this?
We're gonna make a statue out of sand near a volleyball court.
The statue has like hands up. It's like protecting itself.
I also don't want to get sun damage, so I will be like covering my face.
You got a parasol. Like
We'll put sunscreen on the statue every day.
That's good. Yeah, no, just make the statue out of zinc.
That's
a natural sunscreen.
A solid zinc statue on the beach, holding its arms like, I wasn't ready.
Like every photo I've taken.
And it'll become Chicago legend. What's up with the Montrose Beach zinc?
The Montrose
girl?
Beach bitch.
The Montrose Beach zinc bitch. Everyone goes to get their picture taken.
They leave me offerings of Lupin figurines.
The whole beach is full of them. Dogs at the dog beach come over and they choke on one.
I don't want the dogs to get hurt, but I do want the rest of that to be true.
No, I know. This is actually a pretty fun mythology. We have to, Mike, can we please get famous enough that one of these things happens? One of the things, our fantastical yarns.
Wow,
one.
you're putting that on me.
Yeah.
Please.
Well, no.
Please, can we be famous?
All right.
Yeah, please, Mike.
You guys have been
I'm
so
just
good
a short
today.
king. I want to be famous.
I'm just a tall baron,
Tall
what's
fucking peasant.
tall lord,
Tall
peasant
peasant as
sort of like a
tall people
Duke.
are.
Duke.
a stocky sultan.
That's nice.
That's nice. Is that anything?
I don't think tall people should have rights.
That's actually a perfect segue to our next topic. It's actually not.
I got so excited because I was like, I have a lot to say on this.
I was going to say, wow, Mike is on fire tonight.
Hobert, you wanted to talk about the pickleball court and for the cure for male loneliness?
Yes. The article, it was by the Times, about the cure for male
New York Times.
loneliness is, no, it's just the Times.
Okay.
I actually was the Ohio Times. I was reading that one. But it's a cure for male loneliness found on the pickleball court.
Yeah.
Which, I mean,
Sure.
the headline is not, the body of the text is not as reductive as that one thing. But I was just like, wow, thanks for suggesting a hobby as a way to end male loneliness. Just like, hey, have you guys tried playing a sport and shutting up? How about you join the army if you want some male companionship?
Go to
piece
the
of shit?
library, learn to read.
Yeah, why don't you
fucker.
learn to read, you dumb piece of shit guy?
Hey, why don't you wait in line at the DMV? Get a real ID. You little shit.
That's all you're good for. Waiting in line, serving.
Hey, pick up some Starbucks for your wife. You dumb slut.
Pickleball, more like pick up Starbucks.
But pick up some balls
I mean,
to play pickleball.
Is pickleball just like soccer for no, not soccer, not soccer.
did you mean football?
Tennis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like stubby tennis.
It's like louder tennis.
Because
you hit it, it's like...
I think the best way to describe it, it's like racquetball plus badminton plus ping pong.
Yeah.
Which
And
are all...
It's very divisive.
Is it?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
no, in this
yeah.
city, it is incredibly divisive.
People hate it.
Because
What's
it's
the drama?
It's
So
become
popular.
a big fad, yeah.
That it's taking over all the tennis courts.
I'm
And
sorry,
so
is being popular a crime? Because put me in jail.
apparently, yes.
Mm-hmm.
But people are complaining that it's taking up all the courts and all the space and stuff.
And also they're loud. Like it's
yeah.
it's a rowdy. It's a game. It doesn't have tennis's finesse and decorum built in. There is no tea time. There is no mention of 30 love or whatever. It's just like people smashing the hell out of fucking rubber balls with a big flat bat.
I do think that
Big
the
flat
tennis
bat.
people, if you were a tennis person, You already could just go to a country club and do that. You have a membership.
Unless you're poor.
Poor people don't play tennis. They play pickleball.
It's illegal. Yeah. No, you're right. I mean, it is like a slobs versus snobs kind of thing for sure.
Yeah.
Are you playing some pickleball highlights?
Yeah, this guy on YouTube, he's doing a pickleball sound check. He's recording the sound level. People playing pickleball.
Wow.
That's so petty.
That is extremely petty. And this guy does not sound old. That's an actual sound monitor.
Say something.
I'm sorry, dude.
Marty, say hi.
This is narc behavior.
Yeah, this is insane.
This is some of the worst narc behavior
This is
I've ever
just
seen.
somebody's special interest, and you know what? He's got gadgets.
This is not his special.
we
Do not
stand.
Give it, but no, he's gonna take this to someone. He's gonna come. He's gonna tattle. These are
This
tattle
is
numbers.
tattle.
Yeah. This
he
is
just put it on
tattling.
YouTube as tattle.
Why would you tattle on
doing it
this?
right.
Who cares?
Car coming by.
Oh my God, he's such a nerd.
I think I'm in love with him.
This guy. What do you think? No more than 5'8".
I don't think I'm a lesbian anymore because I'm in love with this guy who has the sound monitor.
Below 50.
He's so cool.
He's so
the way
good.
that he is getting someone to say hi to him from across the street to prove that it works, but then you can't even hear the person say hi.
The way he's trying to get someone fired from their hobby.
That's so hot. I bet he'd be like the sheriff if this was a Wild West town.
See, and that's what all the short guys need to do is just become huge assholes.
I want to stop playing this music. but
Big
you guys keep on
hats,
mentioning
big
What's
Western.
up? Yeah. I
Little
heard
guns.
you was playing pickleball.
Yosemite Sam, short king.
Yeah.
Oh,
see,
yeah.
We'll see. And he
So
has,
confident.
He has the confidence that's brought on by having a gun.
I
need
think
to
just
get
give
these
every
guys
short guy a gun. As a short king, I've been saying this. Give me a gun. Give me a gun. I'm not gonna shoot it.
Let's just turn a large population against women. Hand them guns.
I'm not
and tell
against
them they're
women.
better than people.
I'm not against women.
What do tall guys
Unless
get
I'm
then?
holding them against me
Right.
tenderly.
Oh, nice.
Doesn't happen. But
It might have you use a line that smooth.
yeah. Should I try being smooth?
What have you been trying?
I haven't been trying.
Every woman who walks up to me, I arch my back and hiss.
No, I look away out of respect.
Yeah, that's what you do.
I would never demean a woman by making eye contact.
I usually I
Yeah.
lower my parasol so they can't see me. I don't want them to be troubled by my haggard appearance. Sometimes they see a glimpse of my wrist as I lay down my jacket in a puddle for them to cross over.
Luckily, they're all dying of laudanum overdoses,
Yeah.
so they don't notice.
Laud them if you got them, you know what I'm saying?
Well, now we're certainly in the Wild West world with our laudanum addicted.
I found the
bells.
recipe for laudanum on TikTok. It looks great.
Sadie,
What?
I want you to repeat what you just said, and I want you to explain what you mean.
I said
You found the recipe for laudanum on TikTok?
I found the recipe for laudanum on TikTok.
What is it?
I think I bookmarked it under
Is-
my
this is-
recipes
is this
tag.
my next girl dinner.
Getting girl dinner. It was like opium, cocaine, alcohol, and
Oh,
just
yeah.
like some other herbs and spices. Sarsaparilla probably in there.
You fucked up because you didn't memorize the herbs and spices. You need those.
They're
to balance
supposed
it
to be
out.
secret.
It's got to be mint.
KFC
What herbs do you think
told
are in there?
me.
Mint, rosemary,
Cloves,
cloves. Very good. Nutmeg.
star
And
anise.
they put a-
Yeah,
a
and
nutmeg
sometimes it looks
everything.
like there's like saffron, sugar.
Yes, thank you, saffron.
Yeah, I mean that sounds very nice.
Yeah.
So it's sort of
Codeine.
like a heroin bone broth.
exactly.
Yeah.
It's
You know
the
what
girl
this is like?
dinner of drugs.
This is the antithesis, I think, to the girl dinner is the 33-day stew pot in New York.
Oh my God.
That's
yeah,
so
you're
impressive,
right.
and I understand how it works. Scientifically, it's been explained how
Yeah.
it's safe, but I don't trust like that.
No,
you know?
I disagree with you wholeheartedly. But my distrust of it comes from the people running it. Like if that was like a big stew pot at like a tavern at the corner of two ancient roads in England or whatever, I would be like, yes, the eternal stew, that makes perfect sense. But because it's like a bunch of like Brooklyn hippies in New York, I'm like, oh no, it's definitely botulism.
I mean, listen, they.
If it was Townsend, that online, the YouTube guy who
Oh,
does
fuck, that
historical
guy.
reenactments, I would believe in the 33-day stew. But
It's ridiculous that like I think this is a proven thing that is safe and we understand it, but if ancient peoples didn't do it, but we need like a peasant who doesn't have health insurance to
Yeah.
try it and not die first.
Maybe if you want to get the leg lengthening surgery, you first have to take a spoonful of the stew.
See, that's
to
okay.
prove that you have the fortitude.
I think that would
to
scare
be
me
tall.
off because I was all in on the leg length. I'm just kidding. I'm not.
No, you got
my legs are far too shapely to mar with breakage.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I meant I was gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah,
No,
you
I
know,
agree.
they
agree.
say he says
Yeah.
some crazy shit with the games.
But you know, they
Legs are perfect.
Listen, you can't see them on the screen, but if you
get a little
could,
bit.
you'd be going like, "Oh, woo, go!"
your tongue would be unrolling.
a grand piano would happen.
Well, my tongue just unrolls because I got the tongue lengthening surgery.
Oh God, anteater.
Yeah.
Love that. That's eco-friendly.
Yeah.
If we could eat ants,
And what would happen after that?
we wouldn't
Next
be
step in
wouldn't
this.
be hungry for other stuff. If we could eat ants,
I quit eating candy so much because I started eating ants. Now I feel great.
I quit smoking. I quit laudanum. I'm eating ants now.
Ants. This episode of Brain Jail is brought to you by ants. You can eat them. No one's stopping you.
And there's a lot of them.
If you're walking around, you can just eat the ants. They're good for you.
If someone says something, just punch them. Run away. Sucker punch.
With
Run
the
away.
power of an ant. And if it's anything like the Ant-Man movie, your strength is like
Yeah, you
proportionally
can
bigger.
lift up to like 10,000 times.
Yeah, so you're gonna punch them so hard they're fucking they're gonna turn.
There's
to
more
mist.
ants in the world than there are human beings.
I mean, I'm
that
not
That doesn't make
surprised at all.
sense.
It's insane.
What about the uncles?
Oh.
And that's why they call me Comedy Sadie. Wait, please don't go get the gun. Don't go get the gun.
he's
Come
getting-
back.
oh, no, he's
Come
getting
back.
the
Don't
gun.
get the gun.
He's getting a short king gun.
We both have them, and we were dueling at dawn.
Yeah, that's short kings have to duel. Whoa, that was it.
Dude,
we give
that's-
short kings, we give short guys. They have like a special license to duel.
That's so homoerotic. I need
Yeah.
to. I've read this fan fiction.
They would be so they'd all the guys who were like subscribed to that ideology. They would love to duel. Oh my god, they
They
would
would
nuts
duel.
for
They
it.
would duel each other so hard.
And they would all like really get hurt or shot like the
Yes.
first time they did it.
Oh, hurt comfort fanfic. You know what I'm talking about? No. Well,
I mean, I know what you're talking about, but it doesn't mean I want to talk about it.
That's okay. That's all right. I forgive you.
No, you can talk about it. No, I want to talk about your interests too.
I only read normal stuff like the New York Times.
Do you read a lot of X's? Do you like reading X's on the X.com website?
Yeah, X is on the X.com. Yeah. So wait, where do we land on the guys being lonely in pickleball? We kind of got off track. On
I
that.
think that hobbies are good.
Hobbies are
okay,
good.
Hobbies are good. Pickleball, I'm a little. I don't know.
Pickleball's
I'm
whatever.
fine with
The
it.
real cure to male loneliness is dressing up like a Catboy maid and cleaning my house.
Right.
And if you're
Okay.
interested, just comment
Yeah.
below.
I mean, well, it's
easy.
It's
guys
easy
just
money.
need more hobbies. We really need a hobby since we're not doing, wars as much.
You're right. You're so right about that. Actually,
we gotta give guys.
We need more
some-
wars. Is the problem?
I've been saying this.
No,
Like a
I'm
fun
taking
one.
the opposite tact, where I think if we had something to do that wasn't war, which is why I have always said, you've both heard me give this rant when I'm drunk at a party, we should bring back the CCC.
What is that?
I don't know
The
what that
Civilian
stands
Conservation Corps, the environmental.
Oh, so you have
like
to
the-
do like a couple years of service in like cleaning
Yeah.
up roads or chopping
Yeah.
down trees or whatever.
for. Oh, like
Totally.
K-pop guys, but different.
Yes.
Like K-pop guys, but different. Oh, there isn't. Yeah, there isn't also the threat of nuclear war with your northern rivals.
We don't know about Canada. They get crazy up there.
And they've been sending us a lot of smoke. I think.
Oh
you
yeah,
know.
this is the opening salvo.
Where there's smoke, there's fire. You hear
The
about
year
this?
was 2023. Canada took the skies. After that, the land was theirs. Canada, Sky Lords.
What do we get as Americans?
The dirt.
Student debt.
Yeah. Welcome to America, where you have to pay for things. Anything you want to do. Why do men not have friends? Because nothing's free. Pickleball will be outlawed before the end of the year.
Do you want to be seen on X.com?
Do you want to pay $8 to have your posts seen by X.com users?
We gotta stop. No one's calling it X.com.
I'm
hate it
exclusively
so much.
calling it
It's just
X.com.
fucking Twitter.
Yeah.
No, it's X.com, my favorite porno site / social network. I love to look at all the hot, hardcore action on X.com.
okay, that is my main, like, oh, here's some great fan art. That's why I go to Twitter for that. All the cool fan artists are working there.
Yeah, no, there's definitely some fan artists working on X.com.
Excuse me, X.com.
In that regard, but it is, I guess, the thing that the whole situation is very confusing to me.
Yes.
But one of the most confusing parts, for sure, is what's up with Elon Musk and the letter X.
He has a compulsion. He thinks it's an epic letter. At the end of the day, I think
but
that's all it is.
Letter.
I agree with that interpretation, Mike, but I just think that's incredibly weird because that is straight
He's
up like
incredibly
a
weird.
10-year-old's idea
Yes.
of what's a cool
He's a
name.
10-year-old.
He's stupid.
He is a dumb
if
man.
you had to name if you told a 10-year-old to make a comic book character, they'd be like, his name is Mr. X or Super X.
X-Man.
Yeah, or
Whoa.
X.
Wait a minute. I'm starting to think of something.
That's the other thing. Is it's already been taken, both in the X-Men and then also again online. Porn is delineated by the use of the letter X.
Yeah.
It will have X somewhere in the title of the URL.
Well, he's obsessed with that. He's obsessed with sex too, and sneaking into all of his advertising and stuff like that, like the Model X car and stuff like that.
Really?
Yeah, and SpaceX is supposed to sound like SpaceX.
Really?
Like, that was a joke that he has said that he
Are you serious?
thought that it was funny. Yeah.
That
I thought that I was lame.
No, he's corny as shit.
That's really
He
it.
sucks.
It's like supposed to be
corny as
like
shit,
it's like he's named it like Seymour Butts.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
yeah.
Mike Hunt.
Yeah. No, he thinks the
Mike
word
Hunt is
sex. He
cool.
thinks the word sex is funny and epic.
Epic
sucks.
sex.
That really sucks, man. Oh, that
That
bums
really
me
sucks,
out.
man.
Nice.
The thing about Elon Musk is just every new thing I learn, it's like more of a bummer.
Mm.
I don't know.
How
I
do
don't
we
even know
think
how
he's
feel
gonna go?
anymore.
I can't say
He's gonna
anything
live
on Mike.
forever.
We can't. We're on the
No, I
on
think
the
he's
web.
honestly, I wish I could say the most honorable way for Elon Musk to go would be blown up on one of his own rockets.
That is the.
But I think he's too much of a chicken shit to do it.
Yeah.
To actually get on one.
Has he been on one at
No,
all?
no.
I don't think Bezos has because he put on his dumb cowboy hat and went up
Right.
there for like a
With William
atmosphere ride.
Shatner.
Yeah, which is, I mean, if you're going to be a lame billionaire,
You gotta be with.
you
with
got to do it like
Yes.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to do it like that.
I support this fully.
I mean, I don't. I hate it, and I wish,
I don't support him. I
It-
support
it-
William
it-
Shatner going to space.
Sorry,
I
William,
do support
William
that.
Shatner. Any old celebrity listening to
I
this, if you
ship
get in that
William
position, you got to
Shatner.
grab those steering wheel and just into the ground.
Yeah, you can
Come
do
on.
it. I
You
believe
have
in
an
you.
Parody,
ethical
parody.
minority. Yeah, no, this is all a joke.
Ethical mandate to make
Yeah.
your move, but like,
Go on an ethical mandate with Jeff Bezos.
if you know what I mean,
You know what to do.
Maybe play a little pickleball.
Maybe play a little pickleball, but
And
like,
while you're up there, do you think that they ever saw any aliens?
oh, here he's now he's
That
just
was a
forcing.
segue.
Now he's forcing him. I
Wow,
don't
look
like it
at
anymore.
this.
Damn, sorry.
I don't like
Look
him anymore.
who's upright on two wheels. The
That
Segway
was
King.
At this point, I'm not going to be actually interested in the alien thing until I see one.
No, yeah,
Just
exactly.
Yeah.
fucking show us.
No,
if
I don't care.
Exists.
I need to see proof. I need to see a picture of an alien smoking weed before I believe
Okay,
it.
wait. You could just Google that.
I mean, Mike, just look at me.
I mean, I just can't.
Hobert. Whoa, whoa,
That was
whoa!
really well. It looks like we practiced that.
Yeah. Should we be a Glee club?
But we only do TV things.
This podcast
Right.
has ended today.
Simpsons.
we segue. But
No, okay, so we talk about weed. I was like, I literally can't imagine another reason why they'd want to visit our planet. Maybe there's like some TV shows they like or something like that, or like disaster
beer,
tourism.
baby.
Okay, maybe they want some
Wanna
sick
party down with a
brews.
cigarette? They
They
wanna
love
hang out?
IPAs.
Yeah.
I don't know. When I think about listen, I'm starting a new run of Tears of the Kingdom. I'm in the middle of a map. I'm looking over there. I see a mountain. I'm like, what's behind that mountain? Aliens probably have that feeling.
Oh, so they're just trying to they're trying to get 100% on.
They are
the
trying to
exploration.
find the beacon
They're
to unlock
completionists.
parts of the map.
They want to get the fucking Xbox achievement.
Yeah, they want to unlock all
You
the
found all the
shrines.
secrets on Earth.
I've been dressing up like a Korok and going outside and hoping that an alien will help me find my friends.
Are you standing by the Sadie Sink statue, on burying yourself in the sand on Montrose Beach?
It's more like the X-Files achievement.
Oh, nice. Nice.
No.
Oh,
But
no.
the thing about it is I like it's still at the same time so crazy and so jarring to have a dude go on like TV in front of Congress, a congressional hearing, and be like, "We have found non-human biologics."
Oh, I thought you were going to talk about Mitch McConnell.
Oh no! That was also
That
very
was- yeah,
weird.
similar.
That was disturbing and a different. That made me wish more than anything that aliens were real.
Yeah.
Because that was a bummer to watch. But no, like it's like to have someone say that. It's just like if you can tell us that, just show us a fucking picture.
Yeah.
Just one little. It can be blurry. I don't care.
That's the point. Is that I'm sorry. I'm putting on my tinfoil hat.
Do it. Put on that tinfoil hat.
That of course they're not going to just give us what we want. They are using this to get people to think about it, so that we aren't noticing that the economy sucks ass and no one can afford to live anymore in this country.
I mean,
Yeah,
I do.
100%.
I mean, I kind of agree with you. Only in that you have to give us some proof. If you're gonna pull the fucking plot from Watchmen, you have to actually stage or insinuate a alien attack is actually happening.
Well, that's the thing. They didn't need to do that, right? Because look, we're talking about it.
Yeah, but we're talking about how we don't believe it.
Right, but like that's
I believe
still
that the economy sucks.
It's still
and the climate's
distracting.
It's
It is
still a
distracting.
You're right.
distraction.
You're
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Well, that's because it's more fun than that all the
It is
forests are
fun.
burning down and like, the dollar is going to be worth
It's extremely dire right now. Everything that's happened this week.
I'm
like,
doing
on the
my
news.
part by staying indoors and not being an oil exec, which
And
is the least I can
that's
do.
the least you
Not
can do.
only-
You're welcome, America.
Not driving a freighter.
I
No,
don't
that's
have a
cool.
driver's
I
license.
don't drive a freighter, but I do I buy 1 barrel of oil and I set it on fire behind my house every day.
Well,
Oh.
yeah,
Is
everyone
that
does.
bad?
Everyone does that.
I've been using it for my nightly rub downs.
Yeah, I have to dip myself in black oil like I'm Baron Harkonnen. That's what I look like emerging from my bath every night.
It's cool and normal to do. Everyone
all
does this.
6 feet of me just.
Okay, brag. Wow.
yeah. That awesome stepping out of oil thing would have been finished like what 6 inches earlier if it was you. Come on.
Damn.
Whatever. It's okay.
I'm trying to put
my mom
radicalized
thinks
Sadie.
I'm really cool.
My mom thinks I'm tall.
Lots of people like me.
How tall's your mom?
Wow. That's extremely personal.
5'1".
Oh, yeah. See.
I'm the tallest woman in my family.
Wow.
Oh, wow. That's great.
That's actually like because it makes sense because I'm really tall.
Right.
You know, like
Yeah,
because
yeah, yeah.
I'm really tall.
An Adonis.
Yeah, I'm sort of like the pinnacle. I mean, like, you know,
Everest-like in
Yeah.
stature and nobility.
I get confused for an ent. Not just because I got leaves
Not an
up in my
ant,
hair.
An ant.
I thought I was making eye contact with you earlier. It was your knees.
Yeah, I put eyes on my knees to make people
I
like
was
you
like-
feel safe.
yeah. People like you. People like you.
People
Mike.
like you.
5'10" men. The grossest creature that exists.
Ew, that's disgusting.
Shouldn't you be under a couch?
Ugh, I'm gonna put the rock back down. I lifted up the rock. That's where I crawled out of.
That's what I always call going over to Mike's house is lift up the rock.
Hey, Hobert, you trying to lift up the rock later?
yeah, I think we might watch a movie.
Hell yeah, dude.
Just be gentle when you put the rock back down.
I'm gonna bring one piece
My
of
house.
hard candy to give to him as a
I'm
snack.
gonna go crazy.
Meanwhile, if you want to hang out at my place, you're like, I want to scale Mount Kilimanjaro.
I'm visiting the heights of Mount Olympus tonight.
I want to see the gods.
We're going to play Mario
Hi,
Kart.
Hrothgar.
Yeah, I want to go to high.
Hrothgar.
What's that a
Hrothgar.
reference to? What's Hrothgar?
It is Skyrim.
Oh, that's okay. That's why I didn't get it.
Rim in the Sky. I've never played Skyrim. I just listened to the tavern music compilations.
Nice.
on
It's pretty
YouTube.
good.
I've tangentially played it by watching YouTube videos while high.
Yeah.
That's all you need. Sometimes I hold my hands like I'm touching.
And I think like that's
Yeah, I
what,
know that feeling. I know that feeling. When I'm going for the rotisserie chicken.
What if the
This
aliens
episode's brought to you by X.com, the pornographic one.
what if the aliens come here and they're like, we thought Skyrim was here.
Oh wait.
They wouldn't be wrong. They would just be too late.
Right.
Oh my god. But aliens will make a Skyrim so good.
Mm.
What would they even call it? What the alien
Space
sky
rim.
is? Space. But But isn't the creator of Skyrim making a space game right
Yeah,
now?
yeah.
And it's not called Space Rim.
I don't know. What's it called? Is it about space?
I forget what it's called.
And it's not called Space Rim?
It's not called Space Rim.
What about Galaxy Rim?
It's not called
There's
Galaxy
no
Rim.
rimming involved in the game. I mean, I don't think.
If you get
And
the
these
mods,
modern games,
if you do the mods, yeah.
Starfield.
Starfield.
With with mods.
Starfield. Oh, you ate my lasagna again.
I hate Galactic Mondays. Space John.
Now you be nice to Interstellar Odie while I'm away. I'm
Don't-
gonna go meet Liz, the space vet.
I'm gonna go drink some space dog cum.
Oh no, I forgot about the
That
dog
happens.
cum.
That happens. That's classic.
I'm
Jim
always
Davis
forgetting about
joke.
cum, and I'm loving that for me. It's great.
This episode is brought to you by X.com, the pornographic one. Do you need to be reminded what cum is?
Log on to
Check it out.
X.com.
Check it out. You'll
Elon
find-
Musk
you'll
will
see something.
personally explain cum to you.
Oh, I would die.
I kill.
I would no.
Myself.
That would be like worse than having like my
I
own.
wouldn't kill Elon
Did,
Musk.
did your parents give you a really awkward sex talk?
Yeah, they were like, "This is no."
No, what were you saying? What were you saying?
It must have been really awkward if you already
No,
getting
no,
this
it was fine.
flustery.
Yeah, no, my dad gave me the talk. Yeah, he was just like, "Yes, with sexes or whatever." It's crazy.
I got Unitarian Universalist comprehensive sex ed
Oh wow.
through the Unitarian Universalist Church.
Why do you not know what that means? Please
It
tell us
is-
more.
it is a-
Is that
it-
like a space rim kind of?
Honestly,
religion?
kind of. It's so Unitarian Universalism
They
is
start
like
with rimming.
it's like literally.
the
I remember
base
that
move.
part of it, but I don't remember like what condoms are. But no, it's like that religion is basically like if hippies are Christian, but they don't want to be like, well, I'm not like Christian. I eat a lot of hummus, and I know what chakras are, and I meditate. So we're gonna do a solstice celebration where we like dance with hula hoops.
Yeah,
I was subjected to this
we
for
have
years.
the Karma Sutra, but we have never opened it.
Oh no, they've opened it and they've done it and they made it uncool. That's the problem. Like I was
We
like this.
broke it down to a scientific
My
method.
sex ed experience as like a jaded like middle schooler, early high schooler is like these like the least sexy hippies you can imagine are telling me how to do it, and I'm like, I don't think I like sex. This seems like only freaks do this. It like made me abstinence only.
Yeah.
It was disgusting, and I'm surprised I'm alive still.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, that was
Because I might have died in a sex accident.
That's
Tantric sex accident.
I got
That's
the
how
opposite,
Sting's
which
gonna
is the Catholic version of it in like 8th grade or whatever. They started talking to us about that stuff, and they made it seem like, yeah, you're dead. You can die.
See,
I got
that's
that. I got
hot.
that at school because I'm from a small southern town. Try that in a small town, right?
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try having sex in a small
I'm
town.
try all
later.
that in a small
Well,
town.
that's
This
why
summer
there,
is
that's why
my
there
year.
was so many fucking teen pregnancies because their whole thing was just like, if you have sex, you will die.
Yeah.
And everyone was like, I bet. Let's find out. You know?
No, that sounds a lot sexier than
Oh,
hey,
no,
sex is
when
something
it's-
that two old people
Yeah,
do,
yeah.
No,
and they
yeah.
tell you every part
No,
of
when
it.
it's
To
taboo and
completion
forbidden, you're like,
for
oh,
hours,
sick.
yeah.
I
Right.
definitely want to find out about
No,
this
no, for
as
sure.
soon
No,
as
that's
possible.
that is exactly why I do everything in my life. And then my actual sex talk from my parents came when I was way too old.
Oh no, how old?
This is like
At least
last month?
22.
Shut the fuck up.
Wow.
And we were driving somewhere, me and my dad, he's a very nice guy, and
He's
he just sort of
6'8".
brought it up. He was like, so, you know,
I need to
have
tell
any
you about
questions
butts.
sex? And I was like, no, dude, not really.
A little late for that, probably,
And
right?
I know, I didn't want to say that. And I could tell it's because I think it was because it came up because I was like home and I had like a
STDs.
long-term girlfriend for the first time.
Gay.
Yeah, and it was, and I can understand where he was coming from, but I was just like, oh man, dude, you missed your window
Missed
of
the boat.
opportunity by a good. I won't say that number.
Don't say that. Don't say that number.
By a good 2 days.
And don't
That's
touch
right.
that dial.
I just figured it out on my own by looking at videos on X.com.
X.com. You're never gonna eat hummus again.
You are not going to need sex ed. You just need to log in and
Done
see
with
the
yogurt.
wonders.
Fuck
Yeah.
yogurt. Fuck hummus.
You can see people fucking both those things on X.com.
No, I don't want to.
You can. You don't.
I don't
have
want to, Hobert. Don't show me these people.
That's from our sketch of me showing Paddington porn.
I want to look at marmalade. What is all this nonsense?
Oh no, Paddington! Don't worry. There's some with marmalade.
No, this isn't acceptable at all. Oh my god, am I Paddington pills? I do be wearing a little raincoat, and little rain hat, and little rain boots.
And it's really not necessary. It's hot as fuck, and it's not raining outside.
It is hot as fuck.
Yeah. But
In a hot way.
what were we talking about?
I look good in a raincoat.
We were talking about how to explain to aliens sex.
Oh,
or something like that.
No, we were talking about
What the aliens
Unitarian
mean.
Universalism and how it's going to scare off the aliens because it's just too uncool.
Right. They're like, what if the aliens do get here and they're like, yeah, there's like bugs everywhere and people smoking cigarettes and like driving drunk and
that they like.
No,
they,
that's
they
cool.
think that's cool. Oh, they're like, Earth is the metal planet.
That's right.
Yeah.
This is
I mean, it's a pretty metal planet.
It
I
is.
will hand us
Yeah.
that. Our brutality and sort of dark edge is not to be ignored.
That's right. Every day is like a death clock concert
Yeah.
for them.
Well, that's the thing. It's like, I mean, to any if you have figured out space travel, there's just no way that you haven't gotten your shit together.
Yeah.
So we would definitely look like orcs.
We could teach them to
Come to
loosen
fucking
up
Earth.
a little bit.
Yeah, yeah,
We
yeah.
could teach them to
Come on.
have a good time.
Fucking aliens flying around cataloging all the planets or even destroying them. Even that would take a lot of organization. We're
Hey.
gonna show those space fascists how to party.
Hey man, I know you love zipping around your doodad to
Your-
take census of all of the creatures, but what if you did that a little bit twisted on these twisted tees?
Yeah.
You give an alien one twisted, a twisted ET.
And you like, and you like have them listen to like Eminem, and they're just
Yeah.
like, oh fuck.
Specifically
Oh,
the song
yeah.
"Lose It" that samples
Yeah.
Paul
Oh, you
Rubens
know they'd
as
be
Pee Wee
vibing.
Herman. Can't do it.
They're just like, we're here. We want to drive drunk so bad.
I mean,
Just
I
wanna
would
find out
definitely
what
show
that's
them.
like.
We would definitely give them beer and cigarettes.
Take them on a boat.
I want to show them. Yeah, we want to take them on a boat. That's awesome.
And take them on a date
Yeah.
Yeah, take them on a date. We'll have sex with them, and then I think at the end they'll be like,
if we're lucky.
"It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Earth is pretty great."
Yeah, don't delete us.
Yeah, do not delete us from the intergalactic inventory. You know what? Take out Mars. I'm tired of everyone talking about
Yeah,
Mars.
no, that would really fuck up Elon's shit. So yeah,
Oh,
just
that'd
like
be
zap
great.
Mars.
Mars gets nuked by
Who
the
cares about
aliens.
fucking Mars? What is he? There was
It's
once
done,
water.
honey. It's dried up.
It's been done.
You're finished. in
It's
this
blasé.
town. Your oceans are deserts, baby.
You're doing
Move
amazing, sweetie. What
on.
year are you from? Oh, negative 200 AD.
Olympic Mons, you want to get some work done on that big pimple on your face,
Olympic
sweetheart.
Mons. I'm sorry, we've moved on to the pubic Mons.
Oh, yeah. Earth. Kind of.
Earth to Mars. You're over, sweetheart. Get the fuck out of here. Elon, so long.
Elon,
darling.
yeah. Have fun. We send Elon to Mars so he can just have sex with it in his own time. He can figure out what the fuck's going on with him and just like.
He's gonna stub his dick on the back
Hey,
walls
you know
of
what?
Mars.
And then it backfires because we find out the next day that he is named Mars X.
Oh.
Oh.
Planet X.
Fuck.
Planet X.
Planet X. Real clever, man. I loved it. What was in a
So
fucking
cool.
Daffy Duck cartoon 500 years ago.
Yeah, nice job, Marvin.
Yeah.
Nice.
Seriously.
You fucking Martian.
Oh my God! Just move on. Literally anything. Call it any other. It would have been more clever if he had been like, Twitter's now T.
Twitter is now heavens to Murgatroyd.
Yeah. That's kind of what he sounds like. He does have a Marvin the Martian voice.
I'm from South Africa.
By the end, well, now I'm doing Jordan Peterson, but like, no.
Wait a minute, that's not even Marvin the
That's-
Martian.
no,
that's
it's
Pink-
not.
the Pink
It's
Panther.
It's,
Pink
the,
Panther.
it's the gay cat
The gay cat. Yeah.
with whom I share 50% of my DNA.
Heavens to Megatron.
Exit stage left, even.
Oh.
It's fucking Snagglepuss. It's
Snagglepuss,
Snagglepuss.
that's it, not the Pink Panther. Jeez, what happened to our knowledge of
It got
cartoons that were
replaced.
made before we were born?
I've
Well,
been typing
as a
yes.
Lupin the Third fan, I exclusively watch the ones that are made before I was born. because those are the ones that hit different.
Those the ones where he hangs dong.
Yeah, he hangs dong. They're like stealing the Sistine Chapel.
That's
in one
cool.
Go.
I mean, that is really cool.
They're going to the World Trade Center and just like taking selfies because
Oof.
it's still there.
And they're saying, and next we'll plan a terrorist attack. Now that we've taken these photos,
That's
we're
right.
gonna sell these photos to Al Qaeda.
It's so crazy how like Jigen and Goemon like invent Al Qaeda
Yeah.
in the original Lupin series.
Unlike our war against the communists that invented Al Qaeda. That's right.
What?
This episode of Brain Gel is dedicated to our brave Mujahideen fighters in Afghanistan. Much like not Rocky 3, Rambo 3 was. This episode goes out to them. Big ups, boys. Take down those commies for us.
Mujahideen. Paula Deen, baby.
Have you seen that movie? Have you
Of
seen?
course. I haven't seen like movies.
Oh, okay.
Fievel Goes West.
I've seen that movie.
I've
yeah.
seen that.
How does that pertain to our conversation?
It doesn't. It's a movie though.
And also, have you seen the original American Tail?
Yeah, but it's not as good because they don't go west.
What? Strong disagree.
Well, maybe one of them has more emotional
Mike?
significance to me.
Well, oh wow, play that card.
Yes, I'm a woman. I'm emotional.
It's my favorite because I like it the most.
Who
Wow, real
among
original.
us is free of sin? Cast the first stone.
Me here with my boy movie critique. I have facts and logic to back up my
boy
stuff.
movie and girl movie.
My
that's
gender is
just
too busted for
Oppenheimer
this
and Barbie.
shit. Yeah, and also Oppenheimer's kind of girly pop.
No, totally. I actually do think that the reason those two movies gelled so well is because they do have a similar vibe.
Yeah, they're
That
both.
no one
Life
will
in
admit.
Plastic is fantastic.
Mm.
Yes, I'm
Exactly.
talking about
the modern age, ushering it in, the role of the mind, of thinking about death.
and Cillian Murphy's lip injections.
Look, he looks basically like Margot Robbie.
He looks like a blow-up doll.
Which one's hotter, Margot Robbie?
Margaret, what does
Or-
that? No, don't. How dare you? First of all, fuck you.
No,
for
no.
that.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm still stunned from like 2 weeks ago. There was a "Is Margot Robbie mid" thread on X.com, and
See,
I
that's
thought I was
going
going
to-
to
that's-
smash my head into a
That's
wall.
gonna radicalize me because she's like literally so beautiful.
No. Don't even engage with it. There is
Right.
no metric by which Margot Robbie is not attractive, like most movie stars
I thought you
are.
said, like most women,
Like
like
most
every woman.
women.
I've been saying that. And do people want to listen to me? No, they don't.
Well, it's like, no, that's something that people will say too. They'll say about some movie star, it's like, oh yeah, no, they're attractive, but not conventionally attractive. It's like, that's still attractive.
Sorry, if I'm at a
Sorry,
convention
yeah.
and
I
I
have
see
no-
them, I'm gonna.
Yeah,
think
no, I know.
gonna think they're
yeah.
attractive.
No,
That's what conventionally attractive is. Like if you see someone at an anime convention,
Yes,
and you're
no,
like,
it's
that
just-
person's hot.
It's like I know people will be like, well, Uma Thurman's not conventionally attractive. It's like, but she's
Excuse
still
me?
really attractive.
I don't know what you are
that
talking
means.
about.
I mean,
I'm sorry?
by like a weird like beauty.
That's made up.
model.
I run into her at ASUN. It's on
Yes,
site.
no, I know.
Smooching.
Because we all agree with it. I'm just saying that
blah blah.
they're the same incels who get upset with themselves because they couldn't manifest becoming 6 foot tall.
Well, they have issues though.
I
They
know,
need to
that's what-
try
that's-
harder
that's
with
why
their
I'm
head
saying. It
in order to
sucks.
get taller. You can will yourself to be taller.
Yeah,
I do.
I do that, and also you can just present yourself as taller. I have been told that my internet presence, that they thought I was taller than 5'4"
Wow.
from my
Wow.
from my
Yeah.
tweets.
And again, she is 4'5".
Also, you can jump.
5'4".
You can jump easily.
Okay,
No.
speak for your fucking self.
No, you gotta do what I do, folks. You hover off the ground a
Right.
good 4 inches.
Not everyone is that good at smoking weed, Hobert.
Yeah, I'm just always floating like I'm a cartoon.
Right? You're like, oh, the Wizard of Weed
No,
is here.
you just hold a pie in front of you, and you're able
that,
to.
that will work on
Yeah.
me. I do
Oh,
be smelling a
heavens to
pie.
Betsy.
Exit stage
right.
left.
Left,
Oh,
I
you
don't-
went different directions. I love that.
We bumped into each other.
Exit through the audience
we
doors.
gotta start blocking these riffs.
No, it's getting out of hand.
We
Improv is
practiced
over.
this for 3 hours.
We
beforehand.
scripted this.
And it's still this incoherent.
Yeah.
Speaking of,
Yeah.
in summary,
Oh, here we are.
In summary, what?
It is summary.
In summary.
What?
What?
Huh?
What did we learn today? Well, we learned what a girl dinner was, what a boy dinner was.
And how boy dinners aren't real, and girl dinners are right now because I'm hungry.
Yeah, and girl dinners are legitimate because we don't want to get in trouble.
You don't want to get in trouble with me.
Yeah, with Sadie. And also, you can be taller just by willing it, but if you have to do the surgery, just do it for the right reasons. Don't do it because you're mad at women.
Right. Do it because you want to
Wanna get
cosplay
taller.
as a taller
Or
guy.
you want to touch
just
the
like
top
me.
of your fridge. Those are legitimate reasons.
Exactly.
Not because if you do it just because you're mad at women and then women ignore you after the surgery, you're going to be way more mad at women.
You're gonna be mad, and your legs are gonna be freaky.
And they're going to hurt. Yeah, they're going to hurt real bad. So don't do that. Also, if the aliens are real, we want you to know that you're welcome to be on the show.
Yeah, and I'll go on a date with you, but I can't promise that it will be good.
Sadie will teach you about Unitarian sex.
Yeah, I
And-
know a lot about it. It's stinky.
And I will teach you how to smoke weed so good that you float off the ground. But in the meantime,
StayOffX.com.
StayOffX.com. Fuck them.
And stop emailing my wife.
And blow up Mars. Stop emailing Sadie's wife,
Please.
Uma Thurman / Margot Robbie. Instead,
I got like a 2-for-1 wife deal.
yeah, 2 for 1. Yeah. Buy one wife, get one free. This episode's brought to you by Wives. Thanks for being on
Wives,
the show.
we love.
I
Can't live
love
with them.
Sadie, thanks for being on the show.
Thank you. I'm everyone's wife.
I love how long this extra is. It's like a whole 2 minutes,
Yeah.
so you really have to just like fill, just
Yeah.
like.
Mike, thanks for being on the show.
Thanks. Thank you guys for being on the show.
Mike,
Yeah.
you're a good wife too.
And you know what, Mike?
Thank
You're
you.
you're tall enough. Sadie, you're tall enough too.
Thank you, Hobert. You are tall, but you knew that.
Yeah.
So fuck you.
And I think everyone's tall enough. And even if you're not, meet a friend who's also not tall enough. Trench coat situation.
Lift each
Yeah,
other
pick 'em up.
up.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know, it's we're 2023. Let's pick each other up.
That's right.
Let's stop comparing our dinners,
Our dinners.
our heights.
Our dinners, our genders, our heights.
Yeah. Let's move on. Like, you know,
Yeah.
Perfect.
come on. Fuck. Can you fucking calm down for a second, everyone?
We needed 5 more seconds.
Did we do it?
Yeah, we did it.
Are we out?
Yeah, we're done.